Hello there everyone, your fluffy armchair Admiral Latter is back with some more hot ship action. In today's episode of Lots of Guns, a series about Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts in Alpha 4 stage at the moment, we are going to be looking at, well, one of the Academy missions, which is called Modern Battleship versus Destroyers. Yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to try to practice some torpedo beats using very heavy, clumsy and not super maneuverable battleships with some bigger or smaller torpedo protection. We are going to be facing against a grand total of 12 destroyers, and within time limit of 90 minutes we are going to attempt to at least sink 100% of them. So yes, I'm not going to lie, it's not going to be an easy mission. So what I'm going to probably attempt to do is try to get the biggest guns possible onto my battleship and try to one-shot every single destroyer that will show up. Or the other approach I might take is to invest in a lot, and I mean a lot, of secondary guns and pray that they will hit those destroyers often enough to actually sink them before they will pose a significant threat to my battleship. Or I can go with more balanced technology and also pray for quite good results. Anyway, without any further ado, let's switch to game window. As you can see, we got all those three approaches available for us. So today's winner will be, let's say, alright, let's go for main guns. Let's see if strategy that relies on a big gun still applies to the game. There were some patches recently that were supposed to balance things out. I think for secondaries I will go with German battleship. Yes, please. Let's say I want my construction to be quite small. A speed of 28 knots should be sufficient. Maximum bulkheads. There's no doubt about it. I will go for double geared steam turbines, oil fuel, induced boilers, triple shafts, triple engines, crop 4, barbette 2 will be sufficient, anti-torp 3 should be good, double hull bottom if I can, reinforced bulkhead, anti-float 3, and all or nothing citadel. When it comes to propellant, white powder will be my weapon of choice today, with Gen 2 radar, radio direction finder, and right, either coincidence or stereoscopic rangefinder. I am really tempted to go with coincidence. I don't need to basically touch armor values, so for now it is good enough for me. Yeah, it is already named Commonwealth, so I can stick with that name. So modern tower, let's say 3. Let's put it here. Secondary tower, I think here will be good one. So that is our superstructure. Obviously, Uber funnel I just need one of them, so it has 100% engine efficiency. Let's see if I can reduce it. Yes, I can. So I can reduce. Oh, that's forced. So natural boilers. Unfortunately, natural boilers won't do the job. However, induced boilers are more than sufficient to fulfill my needs. So let's stick with that. I don't need any barbettes. However, I would like to have some nice and accurate guns. And by accurate, I mean, well, 12-inch for now seems to be our winner, is it? 12-inch, 11-inch are too weak, yeah. So I will go with 12-inch guns. And do I want, let's see, double barrel, perhaps. Oh, double barrel 12-inch guns should in fact give me some pretty hefty and good results. Let's see, I can move this thing a bit forward. This thing can be, if I will balance it that way. Let's see. If I can perhaps move it to, there we go. That is much more balanced. Thanks to that, my ship won't be tilting to either side. 12-inch guns have very, very good accuracy, which is something that I definitely need. Let's see if there are any better guns. 65, 58, 48, 47. Right, what I can do, I will definitely invest in those, but I want triple barrels. I really, really, really need that extra guns so bad. Right. The ship will be heavy towards back. Nope. Let's make it slightly heavy towards front. Perhaps I can even go further. Yeah. I don't want this turret to turn fully around. It is slightly heavy to the front. But I will balance that with a secondary guns. So let's see if I would perhaps, no, 5-inch, yeah, you can easily do the job. There you go, and there you go. So that looks beautiful. Let's turn you, let's turn you, and let's turn you. Fantastic. So some secondary guns are already sorted. 4-inch, oh fantastic. So I can put 4 inches here, here. I can turn these, and I can turn these. There we go, and oh, I see what you got here. For some reason, these are badly placed. So I can put them facing forward and they will be perfectly fine. When it comes to torpedo launchers, I would like to have a quad torpedo launcher, perhaps. Facing, let's say, backwards. There we, oh, now I need to find a proper spot. So I think that's the right one. Good. So I got some torpedoes. When it comes to torpedoes, I will take 21-inch. and I need them to be fast. They need to be able to catch with those destroyers. Right. When it comes to secondary guns, I wish to have some extra firepower coming from smaller calibers. So definitely 3-inch guns can be placed in various places on my ship. That extra bit of firepower is useful. In fact, what I might do is turn this thing like that. Let's quickly put some guns here. Right, these are torpedoes, we can't touch them. Okay, so I can upgrade to triple hull bottom. I still got plenty of those. I can upgrade even to barbette 4 for the sheer fun of doing so. I can put like 15-inch belt, 15-inch turrets, and 15-inch conning tower, and I still got plenty of money. So deck belt extended can be at least 11-inch. That will get some extra costs. I got plenty of weight to work with because obviously I invested in a very small gun caliber. So I can even go up to 20-inch belt. There we go, 20-inch conning tower and 20-inch turret, which is way overprotected. I can go for increased shell rounds, fast turning turret with full auto system. Yes, please. That is going to really help me a lot. When it comes to torpedo protection, I can even try to go with those. Let's reduce belt to 18. Let's reduce turrets to 18. Let's reduce conning tower to 18. And belt extended, let's reduce it to 9. That is still overweight. But for anti-torp 4, it is actually quite good. There we go. 17.5-inch belts, 18-inch conning tower, 18-inch on the turret front. That is a really well protected battleship. In fact, with torpedo protection 4, we should be able to sustain some sort of a big hefty damage. So that is going to be our ship of choice for today's battle. It is not a historical design, so don't blame me for some historical inaccuracies or the way that I assembled those parts today. It is done so that we can fulfill this mission. It's not meant to be some sort of recreation as I usually do. Right, so without any further ado, let us jump into the battle. But before I will do it, I would like to remind you that if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, that really helps my channel grow, and hit that bell button to get notification every time I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to share your comments down below. Right, so let's get this thing started. We might get some errors because obviously this is an alpha version. Yes, we are getting some Bismarck parts errors. So let's delete them. And right, I would like to save torpedo ammunition. I would like this to be aggressive, and I would like ammunition to be selected automatically. Right, so I need to keep moderate distance from the enemy. I will also increase the speed a little bit, and hope for the best. I already scored some secondary battery hits, which is very, very good. First massive hit on one of the destroyers. I think she's going down. Is she? No, she's not. Oh my goodness, that is not good. Right. First hits. Come on. Let's follow up with those. We just need a couple more of those, and we can actually start sinking those destroyers. I just need one more hit on that warship. Come on, game. Give me that one hit. There we go. That's the first destroyer down. 11 more to go. Let's defend from this attack. So that is our next destroyer to defend from. I obviously need to be on a lookout for enemy torpedoes. I'm not sure what is the range of those. That's why I really need to watch out, and from time to time I will definitely do some maneuvering. However, the more I maneuver, the bigger the chance that I will miss my next shot. There we go, that's a massive hit on that destroyer. She is going down rapidly. Is she going to sink? There we go, she sunk. Right, I need to keep turning because she definitely fired some torpedoes. It's just 5.7 kilometers, so I can expect that enemy has at least 8 kilometers range on their torpedoes. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, 12-inch guns are proving themselves to be quite effective, I'd say. Yes, there they are. See, torpedoes incoming. I might have to take one of them. I definitely don't want to. Okay, I made it. So we managed to avoid another hit. Or actually first torpedo attack. This is very good. Let's keep that distance for now. Obviously maneuvering will impact my my aiming abilities. However, as long as my ship is relatively safe from torpedoes, I'm super happy about that. Right, I caused some flooding and fires on that destroyer. Hopefully that will be enough to take her down. I will still keep my secondaries on her. Obviously my ship automatically decided to switch fire towards the nearest destroyer that is only 5.3 kilometers away. I really need to turn out of this group badly and fast, because torpedoes are going to hit me imminent. Like, yeah, torpedo impact will be very close. That's another torpedo attack coming from the stern of my ship. Thankfully we managed to dodge that with a little bit of a luck. However, these guys have definitely launched some torpedoes, and I don't want to get in between too many destroyers just yet. When we manage to kill some of them, I can definitely reduce the distance. However, at this moment, I'd rather keep my distance. Okay. Let's just keep maneuvering. We are scoring some hits, but because we are maneuvering, it's not super effective. We managed to kill off that destroyer, which is one less torpedo launcher pointing in our direction. There's still plenty of them alive. However, thanks to great accuracy of our guns, we do have a lot of chances. As you can see, that's another destroyer gone. However, there is a torpedo coming right behind us. I'm not sure, did I manage to? Yes, I did. Whew. That is a very, very lucky one. We managed to dodge this one, and another destroyer is about to be killed. And that is significantly weakening the enemy forces. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just sink. There we go. Okay, Zhang Ye just sank. Yongli is the biggest threat at the moment. We can keep our course for now. Let's give our gunners some time to actually line up the shots, and hopefully that will increase our accuracy enough. And yes, it did. So Ping Quan is going to be our next adversary that needs to be sunk. Commonwealth is really well designed ship, and as you can see, it is very, very effective at medium range, which is something that I really wanted. Also, it is a great proof that heavy gun approach to fight off destroyers is still valid. However, you don't take the biggest possible guns, you take the most accurate guns, and they are doing quite good job. We got 96.3% to actually hit at least one shot, which means that 12-inch shell hitting that destroyer that really has a high chance to either sink it immediately or cause very, very significant damage to it, basically crippling damage, can happen almost every shot, as long as we are not maneuvering, as long as we are not doing anything stupid with our speed. This is very, very, very effective build, and it's also triple gun turret base. I don't think this build would be effective while fighting other battleships. I would like to call it more of a heavily armored battlecruiser with some very unusual design. Instead of going for the heaviest gun possible, we went for the heaviest armor possible and like extreme protection, along with massive accuracy at short range, which is proving us very, very effective. In fact, we are very close to get rid of that one last destroyer. There is one of them that is pretty much running. It is 12 kilometers away. There we go, another one is down. However, I got dangerously close to one of enemy destroyers. I am afraid that this might be a mistake on my part. Yes, this is a huge mistake. As you can see, I got myself into a torpedo attack. As long as this is not going to end with... Oof. Right, we got hit really bad. 3 out of... Basically all our engines are down. I am right now in a pretty bad state, and it's just one torpedo attack. I should be able to stop flooding. However, it is not a good situation for us. Our engines are down, our speed will rapidly drop. I need to stop maneuvering. Oh yeah, our steering gear is also damaged. Hopefully it's not locked in one position. And I got enemy destroyer that is within torpedo attack range. So that one mistake basically almost costed me my ship. There we go, we managed to sink one destroyer, and there is one last enemy destroyer left that is basically running away, is he? We are within torpedo attack range. We managed to hit him and cause flooding. She is not sinking yet, but it's just a matter of time. So even though we made a very critical mistake while defending from those destroyers, as you can see, if I wouldn't maneuver in time, I would get hit by those torpedoes as well, and that would put me down on the bottom of the ocean. So I have to admit, this was a very successful mission. Again, the approach that we took this time to optimize main guns has proven us very effective. We were able to keep our distance from the enemy, which increased the chance that we dodge the torpedoes. We were fully aware that there is going to be a torpedo attack, so that is a very interesting build to get like a destroyer killer battleship. However, this build is not sufficient to fight anything that is actually heavy. It is a good build to fight off pretty much every light cruiser. It is a good build to fight off destroyers. It might be sufficient to fight with a battle cruiser that is usually lightly armored. However, heavily armored battleship will be a very huge struggle for us. We do have torpedoes and very good armor protection, which basically gives us some field to maneuver. Our barbettes were heavily protected, and we were all around well designed construction. So I wish to try similar construction against bigger battleships later on. I think in next episode I will try to approach Prove Your Might mission, where we have to defend a convoy using British battlecruiser, like similar to Hood. I might actually come back to Hood in my next episode. However, nothing is guaranteed. I don't want to make any promises. It might be Hood. I might eventually go with H class just for the sheer fun and just to extend the time for me to actually prepare for coming back to Hood mission, or to Hood design, in fact, because right now we have a proper parts, and it's been nearly 3 months since I last time covered HMS Hood, which was very fun project back in the days. It has very interesting history. It didn't end well. However, right now with the proper parts, I could actually recreate the Hood as it looked like during certain time periods, and it might prove very interesting. Right. Anyway, that is it for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to get informed about my new uploads, hit that notification bell button, and don't forget to share your comments down below. Have a great day and see you all later. Latur, out.